25 days of acting smarter. So today the topic we are discussing is what is in your control as an actor. A lot of times as actors, we're trying to control everything, but everything is not in our control. So today I want to talk about what is in your control. The most important thing is your mindset and attitude. Your mindset is everything. You are in control of your mind, what you think about, how you are showing up. That mental attitude is important. Your attitude, showing up in gratitude, that's in your control. Instead of showing up with a crappy attitude, sour face, acting like, ah, it's, they're not taking care of me. No, show up gracious and full of joy. What is in your control. We want to be real clear as actors. What can I control? What's in your control is your mental well-being, how you take care of yourself. How are you showing up? Your hygiene, that's in your control. Making sure that your breath smells good, your underarms are dry and they smell good, you smell good, you look good, you are speaking well to people, that's in your control. Your financial management is in your control. You are in charge of taking care of your finances. You can't leave that to somebody else. That's on you. If you leave it to somebody else, they're going to screw your stuff up. So how are you in control? Stop thinking, trying to be in control of things you have no control over. Like you have no control over casting decisions. You have no control over whether you get an audition or not. You submit, that's in your control, the submission of the audition. But you're not in control if they call you in or not. You're not in control if you get the job or not. You're not in control if they cut you out or not. That's not in your control. But if you get the job, what is in your control is preparation. Preparation for the audition, preparation for the job, doing your best. If you're on camera, that whenever they start to shoot, your first take is chef's kisses. That's in your control. How you show up, how you deliver the goods, that is in your control. Your networking ability, that is in your control. How you network with people. I may not get everybody to like me, but if I show up in my authentic self and in my best self, that's the best I can do. I'm showing up, I'm giving you the goods. Whether you like it or not, it has nothing to do with me. That is not my business. I have no control over haters. I have no control over how someone responds to me, but I have control if I turn off those comments. That I have control over. I don't have to receive negativity. I I have control over my personal branding, how I'm going to position myself as an actor. What is it that I'm selling? I have total control as what I am putting out into the marketplace. That I have control over. I have control over my photos. What kind of photos I'm going to put out to the public. I have control over that. I have control whether I go on certain auditions or not. Because if I don't feel aligned with a certain role, why am I going to audition for that? Instead of going auditioning, then I get it, then I do it, then I'm miserable. No, no. You have control over certain things. Your audition choices is one. You have control over your media presence. You have control over your media presence. Thank you very much. That is in your control. How are you putting stuff up on your social media? Are you causing fights with people that come to your page? Do you go to other people's pages, showing up and being cantankerous and being argumentative? You got control over that. You don't, I treat my social media like it's my home. I'm going to welcome you. I'm going to be nice to you. But if you say something that I find offensive, you're out of here. I'm not going to let you. I wouldn't let you come in my home and muddy up my floor with crap that you stepped into before you came in. So why would I let you do that on my social media page? You are in control of certain things. You got to know what you're in control of and what you're not. You are in control of how you show up time wise. How is your time management? That is in your control. Are you wasting time? Are you being responsible for time? That's in your control. Are you your self tape skills? That's in your control. If you're not good at self tape, then you need to take classes or have somebody do the self tape for you that you pay for. Your representation, you have control over that. If you're with an agent or manager and they don't get you, and they're not, and you're not a partnership and you're not a team, you are in control at saying, either we need to sit down and talk about this, and let me tell you what I'm feeling and what I'm not happy with. And if they don't agree with you, you can go. You don't have to stay there. They're not the only game in town, so you have control over that. And I'm not saying this for you to go, well, I just don't get along with my agents and I'm leaving. No, you have to work at it. It's a relationship. But if they're not giving you back anything and you're really making the effort, then yeah, you go. But don't just go because you go, they haven't been calling me, I don't know what's going on, and you haven't really been putting effort into that relationship. Because representation and client is a relationship. You're in control at how professional you are. Are you showing up professionally? That means, are you showing up on time? Are you prepared for what they're asking of you? Are you showing up with a good attitude? That is in your control. How you're groomed. Are you well groomed? Are you looking like you just rolled out of bed? You are in control of that. You're in control of your um, uh, adaptability. Are you able to adapt quickly to situations? You have to look at how are you showing up? What is your responsibility? What is in your ability to do? And attitude is, like I started off, mindset and attitude are two of the biggest things that you are in control of. How you deal with your emotions. If you let everything ruffle your feathers, you're not in control. And that is something that you really have control over, is your emotions. You can tame it. You can say, you know what, I'm not going to participate in the madness. Thank you very much. You have a great day, and leave. You don't have to tussle with people. You don't have to get into fights with them. It took me a long time to learn that one because I grew up in chaos. So I I didn't have better tools to help me, because I'd be like ready to fight. Someone looked at me wrong. I'm from New York. So that's, I had that New York energy on me, like, what you looking at? And living in Los Angeles for a long time, it has softened my edges. And I'm able now not to get caught up in someone else's energy, to go, you know what, that's about them. That has nothing to do with me. And if their energy is really funky, I might ask if I could pray for them, because maybe they're going through something that's really rough. Maybe they need somebody to just uh, uh, align with them and pray for them. But I've got control over that. That doesn't have control over me. I'm even getting better when I'm driving, because I have to remind myself, wait a minute, you're in control. When you're driving, you don't have to let crazy people driving affect your emotions. So I want you to know, as an actor, you are in control. That is day 8 of Acting Smarter Now. And if you are looking for motivation, if you're looking for guidance, I've got about over 800, not about, I have over 800 videos on my YouTube channel, Lydia Nicole Live. You can go in there. It will help you. I've got interviews, I've got prayers, I've got all kinds of goodies in there to help you with whatever you need. And if you are needing uh, a little more support, you can go to my website, actingsmarternow.com. I've got an actor's planner to help you organize your life pretty much in that planner. And I have a course called Acting Smarter Now, which breaks down everything you need in order to be successful in the business. And not to mention, I have a bunch of bonuses that comes with that course, and just a lot of encouragement. And Lord knows in this business, we need encouragement. We need that pat on the back. We need the cheerleaders to say, "You got this. Go on. Don't stop." So I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. We are doing this every day until Christmas. It's 25 days of acting smarter. So I want you as an actor to win. And if you have any questions, if you have any ideas, any thoughts that you want to share, DM me. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And check out actingsmarternow.com. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.